Welcome back to Bruno's World. Bruno's World is a modded Minecraft survival series with mods such as the Create mod, and I just made an Enderman angry. Alright, off to a good start. So this time we are in the Nether, and I'm hoping to get a place burner for our Create shenanigans. And for that we need netherrack, which I am already getting, and I hope this guy doesn't kill me immediately. Can you get in the boat, please? Yes. Alright, another ender pearl for us. And we are going to explore the nether a little bit, see what we can get. And then we will return to the spawn point, where we will hopefully start building our starter base. Okay, so after a very quick trip to the nether, I am back. And I think we're going to return to the spawn point already. Since I need a press. I need a press to make the place burner, and I totally forgot about that. And well, I think it'd be more comfortable to have our portal next to our base, and so we don't get lost, etc. So, time to embark on the journey again. And this time I'll also collect more stones, I'll collect some zinc, some andesite, all the basic stuff we need for the create mod. So we are out of the cave, finally. And I gathered some resources for our starter base, so that stuff, that's andesite, and whatever I found in the way. So I also gathered stuff from the lush caves, which won't necessarily fit in our current theme, because our current theme will be something brutalist, sci-fi-ish, and I'm not planning to do much organics right now. But it's always nice to have some in our inventory. And yeah, so we are going to head to spawn right now. I have a compass here. And whenever we run out of food, we will set up a little camp and see what we can do there. So until now, one more thing before I forget. We're also looking for a dripstone cave. I want blocks of dripstone for our starter base and the other builds I have planned. And I also want blocks of ochrum. That's a block added by Create. And it looks nice. So I'll I'll try to find one of those, so we'll have to go for some more spelunking before we build our starter base. Alright, hello. So I found some goodies right there. That's ochre, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's some dripstone, which is exactly what we're looking for. Let's talk about a metaphor within a metaphor. How can the virtual sunrise of a video game be beautiful? Well, when we're in the dream of the game, dreaming of sunrises reminds us of the real thing. The sunrise dream is a metaphor for a real sunrise. And so is a real sunrise a metaphor to describe brighter times coming ahead. How many of us have not spent a whole night dreaming, creating, and imagining while playing this game? During the night on Earth, we then imagined and felt the shine of the sun already bathed our skin. And when the real sunshine came, it was all the more beautiful, and the night had passed without us realizing. The birds were then chirping. The long dream that one calls life isn't to be spent in shorter dreams all the time. How would one get to admire the most beautiful of sunrises then? But during the night, as long as one keeps dreaming of sunrises, the next sunrise will come inadvertently. Let's keep on dreaming. We actually found a jungle now. We will need some jungle planks for our starter base. So right now I'm going to gather some and continue our journey towards spawn. And we are pretty far away from spawn, actually. I didn't realize. But yeah, this is a pretty fortunate find. We get some jungle wood and we continue. Until then. And so I kept on walking to spawn. Alright, so here we are back at spawn right now, and you can see we are quite there. So if we follow the compass here, yep, it's right here. So we made it, and now it's time to start considering where we will build our starter base. And I don't quite like this area. Well, I like this area, but it's gonna be quite hard to build something here. And I was considering actually building something right there instead. There's an Enderman. It's boat time, fellows. Oh. Well, there goes the boat. That was a bad idea. take care of these zombies really quick. Alright, there we go. Do we have our boat? We don't have our boat. Oh, this is it, right? Yep. Hopefully the Enderman is still here. Yep. There we go. That was easy. And we got ourselves another ender pearl. Right, we will fix this eventually. Yeah, so as I was telling you, we are going to actually build here, since it is a bit flatter, and will give us more flexibility at the time of building, and aligns more with what I'm trying to do, which is create a sort of sci-fi brutalist town thing. So now we just explore to see, well, not explore, but just see how the area is to determine exactly where we will build our starter base. But yeah, right now it's a bit hard to explore because it's full of mobs. Alright, so it's daytime already. And let's start viewing this area. Let's start seeing how this area is. Alright. So this place actually seems nice. It's not completely flat, so it's not entirely boring. It's next to a hill. I actually like this place. Yeah, I actually quite like this place. I'm not sure if we'll look for other places. So actually, let me mark it out. And let's continue. Is that place, but that place is too foresty. I want it to feel dry, as I said. This is flat. That place might be good also. Let's actually go and see. Alright, it's flattish. It might be too flat for my liking, actually. Yeah, I am not a fan of this place. I mean, I like it, but it isn't ideal like the other place. I like this little island here. I mean, definitely I will do something here, I think, at some point. But not for my starter base. I'm thinking, yeah, like some farms that I could build there. But not quite my starter base. No. Yeah, I think we found our place, actually. So let's return to that place. Let's settle a bit. Let's put all our items in chests, and then we start building. All right, so here it is. I'll see you in a bit. It's time for a time lapse. All right, so the building is finished, and I hope you like it. As you can see, it's not just plain gray concrete. I tried to make it a little warmer. So there is like this, I don't want to say decay, weathering. There is this weathering of the concrete right here, right here, and right here, on the top of the building, like if it's been here for a while. And also, uh, I wanted to create this illusion with warmer colors on the floor uh, to simulate the light actually being reflected. So it's actually more welcoming. If it were just a plain old brutalist building, they tend to be quite intimidating. I don't like those too much. Yeah, right now I'm experimenting with this a little bit. It's my first time doing brutalist stuff, and I also wanted to go for this sci-fi side of things a little bit. And I hope I managed to make it a little bit alien looking. This. Oh, that's too much zoom. This weird tower makes it look sci-fi-ish, and the way the geometry interacts with itself is not Earth-like. And so, uh, another thing that I did is I played a lot with proportions. So this little cube thing is 3 to 4. So you can see 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Those are 3 2s. And these are 4 2s. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? And here is the same, but 2 units. So 1, 3 to 4 and 1, 3 to 4. And here it's the same too. You can see it's 4 here and 3 here. And those are like neat proportions. And there are 3 of these. So it's pretty arithmetic. But I don't want to say beauty does not reside in a formula, in a mathematical formula, or in arithmetic. There is a formula for beauty. Just you know what they say: beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And as much numbers as one would like to throw at something to make it beautiful, that's just not how it works. I mean, they do help, but in my personal opinion, like here on the side, you also got a nice little thing going on here, even though there isn't like proportions, like proportions I took close care to. The same goes for here. Uh, this side actually looks more weathered, and I liked it. But at the end of the day, it's you who's got to say if it's pretty or not. I had a blast designing this. It was really nice. And let's look at the interior. The interior doesn't have much going to it for it, just a regular old Minecraft interior, because I actually want to use this as my base. So there are lots of chests. For these chests, I actually had to go to a nearby jungle. There's actually a nearby jungle here, which is pretty convenient. I didn't have to return to the jungle that was earlier in the video. Lots of chests. I am only using these 3 for now. Well, 4. These are all the construction materials, which I also run out of in the middle of building, and I had to go make a little strip mine right over there. And we've got pretty much all we need except for an enchanting table, because I need more books. I think we could build an enchanting table, yeah, but we can't max it out right now. I've got the exposure table, and I've got my camera, but I don't have the roll because it needs well, that's not film. Yeah. Yeah, it's just called film because it needs kelp, and I don't know where to get kelp nearby. So that's going to have to wait a little bit. And the usual Minecraft workbenches. And here I've got some pharmacy light stuff. I've got a stove, a pan, and a brewing thing, which I forgot the name of. And I already used this. I made myself some beef stew, which needed beef, carrot, and potato. I managed to get a hold of those. I got myself a lodestone. I don't want to rely on coordinates too much. I want to forbid myself from using them. But it's always more fun to just follow a compass. And please be a witness of the first time, of the first compass that will guide us home. There we go. Nice. And we, oh, never mind. I already got made one. I forgot. Yeah. I like to put them in bundles. I wasn't trying to lie to you. I wasn't trying to lie to you. I just have bad memory. Okay. I hope you can forgive me. And here is our bed with a little clock. And I also terraformed this hill a little bit. And you might wonder where the Nether portal is. Well, I have a little surprise for you. I hope I can remember the shape of this after I mine it, and I hope, yep, here's the portal. But it doesn't fit with the aesthetic right now. I will make a dedicated building for the portal, but right now it doesn't fit too well. And I also terraformed this little hill, so it's nicer to look at. This looks weird. Actually, let's take care of it. Yeah, it should decay on its own. And yeah, you get this nice view of the building. And yeah, there is no like second floor. It's not a two-story building. There is just light, which I could probably make a second floor at some point, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. And we have lots of light coming in. And yeah, that's our building right now. And well, there is this stairs, but I always like I always get out of the building of the house by jumping because I forget those stairs. So I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and I hope you enjoyed the final product. So the sun is setting right now, and you can see it's starting to be a little brighter, and the effect becomes more apparent. The reflection effect I went for becomes more apparent, and it looks warmer. It looks warmer. It looks more welcoming, in my opinion. And yeah, I also made this little gradient, so it looks like concrete. It looks more like concrete and not just plain old stone. And you might say, okay, Bruno, you've used all these create blocks. You say that you have the create mod installed, but I don't see you doing any farms. I don't see you using the machine thing to fell the trees. Like, what's going on? But I want to play slow. And so that's why I haven't made any machines or anything that would get me like 1 trillion resources per minute right now. I want it to be gradual. I want it to be slow. I want it to be, when I feel like I've got enough progress to use OP stuff, I will use OP stuff. So yeah, when I make a tree farm, I'll use I use the tree feather machines. When I make a big tunnel bore, I will probably start using small tunnel bores then, and so on. We'll unveil the logic of this further as time goes by. Maybe I change my mind. Maybe I don't. We'll see. But for now, I'll keep playing like it's like we don't have access to this stuff. See how it goes. For the time being, I'm having lots of fun, and I hope you're having lots of fun too. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!